Welcome to the Measure Evaluation Excel to Google Earth Mapping Tool Tutorial Series. FAQ number 11, Generating, Storing, and Naming Your Map. Before you begin generating your maps and viewing them in Google Earth, it's a good idea to have a folder all ready to put them in. Let's take a look at what we currently have on our D drive after we've run the installation for the mapping tool. Double-click the Excel Mapping Tool folder, and then double-click on the Measure e2g folder to see its contents. Remember, when you installed the tool, these folders were set up for you. Double-click the Data folder. This is where I stored the data file I'm using for this tutorial, e2g test data. Now click the Back button, and this time double-click on the Maps folder. This is the default directory for map files which are generated using the e2g macro program. It's currently empty. Now click the Back button. We can use the default directory, Maps, as our map location. However, we might want to create a new folder for maps for this project. Here's how you can do this. Right-click the desktop, click New, and then New Folder, and then type in a name. We'll call ours Ethiopia Aid Maps. Now let's jump ahead to step 9, which is just before we generate our map. Say that we've already set our classes and colors and are ready to generate the map. Click on the Continue button, and you'll see a dialog box that says Keep KML Output Directory. The default directory is the Maps folder. If we click Yes, the map will be stored in that directory, which I just showed you earlier. But if we want to store it in our new Ethiopia Aid Maps file, then we can click the No button. I'll do that here. And a dialog will appear instructing us to name another folder for our output. So click OK, and you'll see a directory navigation window where you can select the Ethiopia Aid Maps folder. Then click OK. The next dialog says KML for Google Earth written to disk, and it shows you the path that you chose. It also shows you the automatically generated file name, which is of the format your country abbreviation _ admin field name _ variable field name _ map1.kml. In this case, admin2%aid98. It's called map1 because it's the first one that we've generated from this particular spreadsheet. If we were to generate more maps, they would be numbered sequentially, 1, 2, 3, etc. The map number is automatically incremented each time you attempt to save a new map with a previously used name. Your file has already generated and is saved for later, but if you click Cancel, Google Earth will not immediately launch. I'm going to click on OK to open my file in Google Earth. The initializing window opens and your map begins generating for viewing. If we want to come back later to see our KML file, we can look in the folder where we saved it. First, double-click the Measure e2g folder. Then double-click the Ethiopia Aid Maps folder. And here's our file. Now double-click it, and Google Earth will open and your map information will appear in the Places panel. And here is our map. We hope this tutorial has been useful and that you have figured out where you can save your KML file and how you can retrieve it for later viewing. You can also attach it to emails to send to your colleagues. If you have any more questions, please contact us at e2ghelp@unc.edu.